Hello everybody, this is Zaxter99. Welcome to the live stream here tonight rather. Hopefully you're having a good Friday evening or Saturday morning, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. And I'm going to be playing here again, the March of the Living. Tried it last night, but had some problems with the audio, so we're going to go ahead and get started again and start a new game. And this game looks pretty good to me. It is $14.99 on Steam. That's in U.S. currency. It does have a 10% discount its first week, knocking it down to $13.49. So we're going to go ahead and show you this game and kind of why I like it. And it's kind of a zombie apocalypse survival game that requires a little bit of strategy, but has some action mixed in as well. And a lot of decisions that you make kind of determine how the end of your game is going to be, it looks like. Let's go ahead and start a new game here. And yes, we're going to go ahead and start a new game. And again, to start off, you only have a choice of one character, Greg. And he starts with a revolver, a hammer, a flashlight. And he is a pistol expert, kind of halfway good at shotguns and rifles. And so we're going to go ahead and get started with him. He's steadfast and decisive. Greg might not be the luckiest man alive, but when his mind is made up, there's no dissuading him from his course. He'll stop at nothing when it comes to finding his ex-wife and child. We got a little bit of drama here, and we'll go ahead and read kind of the the plot as kind of what's happening, and it's pretty intense. So I definitely like that. So we're going to go ahead and again choose Greg. He does have only 10 hit points to start. All right. All right, so for the past couple of weeks, you've been barricaded up in your home, trying to get a hold of your ex-wife, Chloe, over the phone. No one on the other end has ever picked up, though, and this has made you worried for both her and your son, Tom, over whom she has custody. So even though you and Chloe may not have parted on the best terms 2 years ago, you still care about them and want to make sure that they're safe in this post-apocalyptic nightmare. Storing as many supplies as you can realistically carry in your old car, you drive over the state border towards their home. Soon enough, your vehicle runs out of fuel and grinds to a halt. Just before you ditch it, though, you hear an interesting broadcast over the radio. Survivors in the secured city of Wellston, far to the east, claim to have a ship, which they plan to find sanctuary offshore with. If you can find Chloe and Tom, maybe you can get them there. So, we have an ex-wife of 2 years. 2 years ago, we split up evidently, but we have a son, Tom, and Tom lives with his mom. And we're in an apocalypse, and we're trying to get to them. That is our quest. All right, so welcome to the stream, or welcome to the stream replay if you're watching this recorded stream later on. And we're going to go ahead and start our journey on foot. And a quest marker has been added to your map. So if we take a look at our map here, we'll see. Another thing about this game here is it looks like every game is procedurally generated. So the map and everything like that is going to be different every time you play. So I like that because that's going to add a lot of replay value for you. So green box is our current location. If we had visited any of these blocks or areas, they would be blue. A quest, this is where we're trying to get to, our ex-wife's apartment and our son. If we see any kind of like white blocks that look like this rather than like this, that'll be a city. And in a city, we can kind of scavenge for supplies. And a lot of times that's a lot better place to rest and, get rid of our fatigue. Rather than just sleeping out in the open where there's zombies that can get us. Any kind of areas that we know there's a danger will be in red, and the next sector is going to be up here. And once we get all the way across, we'll go into the next sector, and we're going to have different quest elements and story. The story is going to kind of evolve as we reach these different quest markers. So I've only played this game, I don't know, about 30-40 minutes, but playing that, I kind of found out that I do like this game, and that I think it's definitely worth the money. So we're going to go ahead and move. Go ahead and move over here. No use of moving down here. That's a long way around to get to our quest marker. So we're going to go ahead and move through this area. And, I mean, we can't go here yet. We have to... We can either go here or here. These are only two options. So we're going to go ahead and take off across the country. Remember, our car died. But we're going to be taking off by foot. Trying to reach our ex-wife and our son to make sure they're okay. So here we go. And look, you can kind of see here... our growls here shows up here, so as this grows, we have a higher chance of like zombies attacking us once this gets up there. And then it looks like we have spaces for up to 5 additional characters that we can control and join our group for whatever the mission might be. So our destination is 23.4 kilometers away. It shows the time of day. It's 9:19 in the morning, and this is day 1. So you can pause the game at any time by hitting space, and you can go to your manage group button as well, and you can kind of see what you're carrying. If there's any items to pick up, they would be over here. We can equip a different item, such as a hammer. If we wanted to equip the hammer rather than our gun, we could do that here. And then character here shows information again about our character and what kind of traits he has. So this is going to be good probably as we start to get, if we get more characters in our party, and we kind of forget who's good at what, we can always check each character's traits out right there. Go ahead and close that and hit space to continue. And right here as well, you see how many pistol bullets I have and how many food rations I have. That's not necessarily apples, it's just any food ration, just so you know. Now, we can't do anything with any of these little items on the ground, like we can't pick this up or anything like that, just so people know. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue here. You'll notice over here is our health, how much fatigue we have, and our hunger. So here we see that we have 1 zombie, 2 zombies, 3 zombies are attacking us here. And you can see that as they're further away, your hit chance goes down. So if you look down here, you'll see that like if a zombie was right up here with a gun that we have equipped, we would have like a 90% chance to hit it, as opposed to if it's this far away, our chance of hitting it are less. And you kind of see that at the bottom. Now we have different actions here. We can flee. Flee this encounter at the risk of losing equipment or group members. Or we can aim at the body. A small chance to instantly kill the target. So it probably won't instantly kill the target. It'll take 2 or 3 shots probably. But it could immobilize the target for a few seconds. It does 8 damage. And the head hit chance is 20% from this distance, where it's at right now. If it was grappling us, that means like if it was the zombie was on us and kind of had, we kind of had us tied up with its arms, then with this we'd have a 30% chance to break the grapple. And it does. You want to take note of the charge time here as well. 1.1 seconds is required to kind of aim in and shoot the zombie. So here, this is to aim at the upper body. This is kind of going for a headshot, a higher chance to instantly kill the target. This does 8 damage. Both of them do the same amount of damage, but this takes more than twice as long to charge up and kind of aim. So kind of I think the charge time is kind of, how long does it take for your guy to, because you have to be more precise to get a headshot, it's going to take more than twice as long, almost 3 seconds to, to get that aim in. But the chance to hit his head is 85% as opposed to 20% for this one. And then weight is don't attack any target. And then we can move. So instead of doing one of these things, we can kind of move. Like if I wanted to move over here, I could do that. And I could click over here. Hey, Ant-Man. Yes, more of the zombie game. I told you I'd do another stream of this starting from the beginning so we can kind of see the story evolve with me actually talking and reading it. So welcome to the stream. Welcome, Kage. And how you doing there, Rimsey? Rimsey Mods Lover. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so let's go ahead and go for a headshot. It seemed like it worked pretty well last night. And if you can't see all the zombies, you can always tell how many enemies you have on the screen right up here, and it shows their health. They have 20 out of 20 hit points, and remember, no matter which one of these we do, with our pistol that we have, it just does 8 damage. So let's go ahead and unpause it and go for a headshot here on this guy. And you can kind of see his charge building up here. Don't miss. Okay, so we got an RA rest in peace. The zombie is down, and noise level is back down because we've already been attacked. Now, fatigue and hunger, if these are low, they can affect how, our chances of actually hitting. So, let's go ahead and go for this guy. And try to get a headshot on him as well. Come on. Don't miss. All right, I'm doing good now. And he's going to go ahead and automatically try to get that guy. So, pretty easy battle, our first battle here. And we want to go ahead and reload. That way we don't have to do it next time zombies are coming at us and trying to eat us alive. And we're going to go ahead. Now it's kind of pausing us, making sure, if we want to eat or rest or anything that we need to do. If we had group management that we needed to do, then we could do that. And we could do all that stuff up here. But if we just want to go ahead and continue traveling along our ways, we're going to go ahead and hit travel. Also note that if any of the zombies had dropped any kind of supplies, it would come up with a window saying what they had dropped in our inventory screen and letting us manage our inventory. So let's go ahead and continue traveling. Growls are getting up there again, so we have a high risk of another zombie attack before we get to that little spot on the map. But we made it. All right, so the long grind of the journey is starting to wear on you. So you decide to stop by one of the few small fortified communities dotted around the place to catch up on some rest. You sign the logbook with a flourish and enter the town of Condor. Walking around the town square, you see a man all suited up, standing on a small wooden crate, tied to a wooden pole between some tents. You notice that no one else seems to be paying any attention to him. So, again, this is an event that I didn't have happen last night when I played it, the first time I played it. So again, we kind of have a random map every time we play, even though the main quest is the same. All these random elements that happen is going to be procedurally generated every time you play, so this game's never going to be the same game twice. Absolutely love that. So let's go ahead and continue. You stop a passing citizen and ask why the man was tied up. "Oh, him?" the citizen snorts. "His name is Elliot. Sheriff Jackie caught him trying to escape from his cell. So to be safe, she bound Elliot to a pole just so he wouldn't be able to move. Between me and you, though, she probably just tied him up for the sake of it. Bad blood between those two." You ponder what to do with this new information. All right, Ant-Man, cool. All right, on your computer now. Good stuff, man. All right, so ask the sheriff about Elliot. Cut Elliot's binds and help him escape, or ignore Elliot and go rest. Well, I don't think I want to cut this guy free. Now, keep in mind that the decisions that we make here, it did tell me yesterday that these decisions that we make in every one of these kind of, random scenarios that come up can determine how our game is going to end. So we want to try to make wise decisions. So I like that as well. So without a whole lot of information, I don't think I'm just going to cut him free. And I don't know that I want to ignore him yet. I think I want to see if I can get some more information. So I'm going to ask the sheriff about him. The sheriff proves easy to find, as she's fast asleep in a rocking chair with a shotgun in her lap. You try to rouse the woman from her slumber by repeatedly shouting, "Hey, Jackie!" causing more than a few stares from passing civilians. You ignore them. "What do you want?" she says, eyes closed, still half asleep. You tell her you want Elliot. "Take him then, I don't care. Leave me alone." Amazingly, she manages to fall back asleep within seconds. Clearly, she had too many drinks. Wow, okay. So, she doesn't look like she's actually the best of sheriffs. What do you guys think? Got 5 people watching now. See if you guys think we should free... Well, actually, we don't even have a choice. It's just one choice, free Elliot. So, I don't even have a choice to make. Never mind. Alright, so we had a choice before, but now that we asked her, well, it's like a no-brainer, I guess. So you wait until no one is looking before walking over, stepping behind Elliot and untying the ropes. He looks at you, slightly confused, but grateful at the same time. "Meet me outside," he whispers, before running off. Continue. You leave the town and hang around until you spot Elliot climb over the fortifications, landing deftly on his feet. He waves you over. "Seriously, thanks again for saving me. I know we just met, but would you mind tagging along for a while? I get the sneaking suspicion Jackie is going to try to castrate me when she finds out I'm gone. So it sounds like he's going to offer to join my group for a while and kind of tag along with me. All right. So at least Ant-Man says, well, at least you won't get in trouble for doing it without permission. And Kage says she's a bored idiot. All right, so I think I'm going to go ahead and accept his offer here and let him tag along, see if he joins my party. You allow Elliot to join you on your travels. He is eager to get a move on. Well, that makes sense. So here he is. He has 10 hit points as well. Let's go ahead and take a look and see. Keep in mind that the more people we have, though, the more food we got to have and all that stuff as well. I didn't have anybody join me in my travels yesterday, so this will be interesting. So let's go ahead and highlight Elliot. He doesn't have anything on him. Well, he was just tied up, so. And then he's a good liar. Oh, boy. Well, maybe we shouldn't have allowed him. He's a mechanic. So a good liar. You cannot remember the last moment of silence ever since Elliot joined you. He keeps rambling on about the tight situations he's had to get out of. But you figure most of these stories are probably not true. He's a mechanic. And he's intermediate pistol. He's really good with a shotgun. And he's not that good with a rifle. So we need to try to find him a shotgun, I guess, if we can. And it looks like we always have the option of leaving him behind. So we're going to go ahead and keep him along right now, even though he's a good liar. I could go here, but I don't really have anything to give him. I guess what I could do, I do have 17 bullets. Let's go ahead and leave him empty-handed for now. All right, yeah. And let's go ahead and... I'm not going to eat anything because it looks like when I eat a ration, it'll fill you all the way up, like even if you're almost all the way down. So I'm going to wait a little bit longer to eat. And we're going to go ahead and continue traveling. All right, so now we're here, and we can move here, here, or here. So we have a choice here. And ultimately, we need to get here. The quickest route might be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if I go that way. 1, and then from there I can go here, 2, 3, 4. So I think I'm going to go this way just because it's a quicker route to my quest. Now let's go here. A good liar is good if you have a group of bandits. You might not have to fight them. Yeah, growls are intensifying. Dead bodies all over the street. After wandering another random event here, after wandering for some time, you spot a small single-story house off in the distance. You walk towards it, noting that the blinds are blocking your view inside, and that the front door seems to have been boarded up. Garbage is piling up outside. Looking closely, you determine that it must have been placed recently. Some infected are shambling nearby, but you pay them no attention. Should I check inside the house or walk away? I'm going to go ahead and get a drink of water real quick. I'm going to let you guys vote on what I should do here, and I'll be right back in just a minute, guys. Alright, I'm back, guys. So it looks like I am getting a vote to go ahead and do it because there might be some loot here. They're just hoping that there's not too many zombies. Alright, let's go ahead and check inside the house. Alright, welcome to the stream, everybody. Thanks for joining. Alright, so you decide to head inside, finding an unlocked door around the back. Weapon drawn, you enter the house as quietly as you can and search for the cupboards for supplies. Unfortunately, it seems it has been cleared out already, and there's nothing to be found. You creep into the house's front room and are met by 2 sleeping humans, a couple by your reckoning. Luckily, they have yet to notice you, as they are facing the opposite direction. A small backpack, no doubt filled with canned food or ammo, is lying on the ground near them. Steal the backpack or leave quietly. Let you guys vote as well. What do you think I should do here, people? Should I go for the steal? Remember, these decisions can have consequences that can affect our end game. So, but, you know, if we run out of food, then we might wish that we had, if we run out of food and die, we might wish that we had taken this opportunity. So I really like this game. I mean, it kind of, you know, you really got to think about these tricky situations. People in the chat look like they haven't made up their mind yet. They're like, oh, Ant-Man says, kind of a tough decision. Should we steal their backpack or let them be? Don't really know other options there of saying, hey, what's up, or threatening them, or Kage says don't be evil. Well, that's probably a wise choice, Kage. I think I'm kind of leaning towards him as well. Ant-Man says I want you to do the right thing, but how much food do you have? I think I only have 4 rations of food, or no, I have 5. I haven't eaten yet, but I'm starting to get hungry. And I have 2 people. So I think we're going to go ahead and leave quietly on this one. I think I'm going to go ahead and go with Kage. That's kind of the way I'm leaning as well. And Ant-Man, you said you want me to do the right thing. So let's go ahead and do the right thing and leave quietly. Try to take the high road here and see what happens. So you sneak back out the way you came. Seems like a good idea not to involve yourself in this house any further. All right. So we might regret that later. Elliot is starting to get a little bit hungry. We're starting to get really hungry, so we're going to go ahead and eat one of our 5 rations. And I need to, I think, select me. Yeah, I'm blue here, so I'm going to go ahead and eat. Okay, confirm who wants to eat. No, Elliot don't need to eat yet. Unclick him. Just me. I'm not worried about Elliot. Okay, so that filled my hunger all the way up. We'll wait on Elliot. I really need to get somewhere where I can try to sleep. My fatigue is going down. But we're going to go ahead and see where we're at here on the map. Don't have any cities nearby here. City's way over here. Let's go ahead and move. Well, that's going to be a farther distance to travel. Higher risk of zombies going down here. Come here. Then we can go to the city. And then just one more area here. And then our quest. I think we're going to go here just so that we can get to the city and try to get some rest. And this is not that far of a distance to travel from where we're at. So let's try that. Maybe we can get there without even running it into a fight. A handmade sign with the word food and an arrow pointing towards a small house can be seen. Road is completely empty. This might be a trap. I don't know. Might be a traitor too. City bad or not? You can run into a lot of zombies in the city, but you can also do a lot of scavenging and get supplies and get rest, which is really what we need. Let's go ahead and go for it. It's probably a trap, but let's see what's up. Maybe it's a traitor or something. I don't know. Well, not that we have anything to trade, but I'm curious. My curiosity is going to have me follow the sign. Yeah, Kage says it absolutely screams trap. Could be. Let's find out, though. Just because I'm curious what it is, we're going to go ahead and follow the sign. You walk up to the front door of the house and knock. You wait a minute and decide to knock again just to be sure. A big thud against the door causes you to take a step back. Another thud against the door, and it goes down with infected pouring out. Well, you guys were right about that. You fall back to the road and prepare to fight. All right. Well, that was a mistake. And Ant-Man is like, oh no! And he's crying. So we only got 3 zombies. I think we can handle them. Okay, so you, buddy, are going to be moving. Oh, I got another zombie over here. I need you to move to the middle, kind of stay out of harm's way. And then my guy, since he has the gun, his fatigue is going to hurt his chances of hitting. But again, I'm going to go for the headshots. And we're going to go ahead and go here. Come on, don't miss. I missed, of course. Okay, there's one. Let's go ahead and get this guy. Come on. Hit, 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 hit. Damn. Okay, so I need to move. I'm going to have you move back over here. And then I'm going to take you. And I'm going to have you move back this way. See what happens. Okay, so now we got both zombies attacking him, it looks like. Okay, so I'm going to have you at this point go ahead and try to... Probably need to try to hit him. See what happens. Yeah, good. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, I need to reload. Damn. Okay, so R to reload. Wait a minute. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, so this is my guy shooting. Okay. Okay, he needs to move out of the way. Well, wait a minute. No, 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 no. He's going to stay here. Okay. I don't need to reload yet. So I got him. I shot him. Now I need to move away. And he doesn't have any weapons or anything like that. That's why I'm not having him help fight. No weapon is equipped. Attacking is not possible. So it's not like he can come up and hit with his fist or anything like that. So I'm going to move my guy away now at this point. And anytime you see that little red spot on there, that means the zombie is basically grabbing at you. And you could definitely get infected or bitten every time that happens. So you really don't want that to happen. In fact, I think I'm going to go ahead and change my positioning here, move over here, and try to get away from him. Okay. Move this way. We are a little bit faster than the zombie, so I need time to take a shot here. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a shot at him. Nice. Okay. So we found a pack of cigarettes. This is what I'm talking about. If the zombies drop any loot, you'll see it here. I definitely have room, so I might as well pick them up. Not helpful to you, but highly sought after by others. So this is trading materials. We'll definitely pick that up. And really nothing to give to Elliot yet. He still can go a little bit longer on his hunger, so... I'm going to go ahead and reload right now, though, before we get into a fight. Now, I can move him. I want to kind of get in the middle of the screen. I don't want, this guy getting bit if a zombie comes up. So let's go ahead and click Elliot now. Get him over here. And then we'll continue to move along. Alright, good. Now we can go ahead and go for the city. And we definitely need some rest. We need to scavenge for some supplies as well. Alright. Getting really tired. I think that if I lose all fatigue, it's already at 89%. My chance to hit penalty is -5. Melee damage is -1. Speed penalty -10%. I don't know if I start losing health once I get that tired, or if I just drop dead asleep, or what. It didn't happen to me last night, so I guess we're going to find out. Yeah, he's probably going to fall down. Nope, I made it to the city. Excellent. Okay. So the first thing I need to do, I have all these different, in this city, we're in La Palma Edition. Cities are great to find supplies, and also highly dangerous places, so be careful. We have a police station, a hospital, a grocery store, a drugstore, an apartment. 5 different places we can search for supplies here. But before we do that, we need to try to find some rest. So, like, if we was out on the road, we'll just rest right out on the road, and we have a high risk of, like, a zombie attack, and we can't sleep that good. But here in a city, we can find a lot safer places to sleep. So we're definitely going to do that. Actually, we need to feed Elliot first. Actually, let's go ahead and feed both of them. And we're going to hope we can find some food tomorrow. Let's go ahead and have both of them eat. Going to knock us down to 2 food rations. Now let's go for some rest. Now, last night I wasn't having a hard time finding a place to rest, but you never know. You found a safe place to rest. Good. So now we are resting. And you'll see that our fatigue on both of our guys is going away. Our hunger is getting up there again, though, which is not cool. Ant-Man says search the police and then the drug and then maybe the grocery. Okay. Yeah, I like the decisions that you have to make in this game, and that's one reason I really like it. So we're both fully rested now. You can see our fatigue is good on both of them. We could find him like a... he was good at rifles, right? No, shotguns. He's good at shot... No, he's... Elliot is good at... shotguns, yeah. He's good at shotguns. So if we can find him a shotgun, that would be awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and scavenge. And let's go with what Ant-Man said, police station. Alright. Thanks for the suggestion there, Ant-Man. Now select how long you'll be searching the police station. The more time you spend searching, the more things you might find. So here we have 20 minutes at 12% chance of an encounter. We can search twice as long, 40 minutes. We have like almost 3 times the chance of an encounter. Or we can search for a full hour and have over a 50% chance of an encounter. So I think I'm going to go with a 40 minutes here and only have about 1/3 chance of an encounter. Let's go ahead and go for that. Okay, see what happens. You successfully completed your scavenging run without getting noticed. All right, what did we find? Nice, we found some shotgun shells. Pistol bullets. We'll definitely take those with Greg here. We have Greg highlighted, so he definitely needs the pistol bullets. That took us from 12 to 19 up here. A watch. You'll never be late again. That might be good for trading, though. And shotgun shells. I'm going to go ahead and switch to Elliot here. And he was good with the shotgun, right? Yeah, so he'll want to pick the shotgun shells up. And Greg? Elliot? Why does he not have them? That's kind of weird. Watch he has. Oh, shotgun shells, yeah, are up here, duh. I was thinking, why was it in here? Yeah, so, and he has those. So even though it shows it up here, that's for both people, total. Okay, just like our food is how much total food we have. Got it. Bear with me, guys. The first time I've actually managed 2 people, so. Pretty simple, though. I definitely like the UI. The user interface here is pretty simple. Alright, so scavenge again. And police station has been searched now. So notice that even though we didn't choose number 3 on the police station, we chose number 2. It's not like we can go back and say, okay, I want to search for an additional 20 minutes, search any areas of the police station maybe we missed. You can't do that. So once you make one choice at any given location, you can't go back and research it. And I even moved out of a city last night and then went back to the same city, and the spots are grayed out. So once you search a place, even if you move out of the city and then back, it looks like you can't search the same place again. So just so everybody knows there. Drugstore, Ant-Man says that'd probably a good, wise idea to search for supplies, like medicine and stuff like that. I can agree with that. 20 minutes is a 19% chance. 40 minutes is a 47% chance. And 60 minutes is a 59% chance. What do you guys say on this one? This is the drugstore. Drugs could be important. I'm a big-time drug user, so I don't think this means the same kind of drugs, though, right? Now, what do you guys say here? Should I go for it all, or hospitals are places where zombies are likely to be? That's a good point, Kage. Yeah. Especially if we look at the Walking Dead TV show. 40 minutes should be fine. Okay, I'll go with that then. Thanks, Kage. Alright. Alright, so we made too much noise while scavenging and our chance of an encounter came up. We have 5 zombies to deal with here. This is the most zombies we've had. I still don't have a shotgun for Homeboy here. I have plenty of ammo for this guy. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to manage the group. I'm going to drop this hammer. Close. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and take Elliot here. I'm going to pick up the hammer. And notice this didn't take any kind of moves or anything like that. I can drop something, give it to another player on my team, and it doesn't take any kind of time or anything like that. The zombies aren't any closer or anything. But at least he has a weapon now, so he can help us. We're going to need his help, I think, with 5 zombies attacking. All right, so let's close that. This is me. What do I want to do? It looks like all 5 zombies are coming in over here. I'm not real sure. Just to be safe, let's go ahead and let's move up a little bit closer here. And let's have this guy move here. Wait a minute. No weapon is equipped. Oh, I can't move on the sidewalk, but I can move here. Okay. Can't move on the sidewalk for some reason. And then he's moving here. Unpause it. See what happens. The main reason I did that is because I wanted to see if any of the zombies were coming in on this side, but they're all here. Okay, so let's start shooting with this guy here. Boom. And we're going to take a headshot again. And this guy's going to kind of lay back for right now. Just kind of see what happens. Okay, so we got one down. Nice shot there, Greg. Love it. Let's go ahead and try to shoot one of these guys here, because he's closer. And we can see, I like how it gives you the chance to, hit chance 30% just because he's so far away. Rotter here. Go ahead and go again. Come on, don't miss. Okay, so 2 are down. And let's go ahead and go for this guy as well. Excellent. Okay, homeboy, let's go ahead and see what you can do. Let's go ahead and have you move up here. Actually, let's go ahead and have you attack this guy with your... Oh, no weapon is equipped. I need to manage the group. I need to equip him. Yeah, equip the hammer. There we go. Now we can melee attack. Chance to instantly kill the target, damage 6. Head hit chance percent 40%. This is like if you're grappled and he has a hold of me. 60% chance to break that. And then, yeah, this really is our only option as far as just attacking him. And then you are going to go for shoot this guy. Oops. Okay. Headshot again. All right, let's unpause it. Oh, crap. Okay, he's about halfway done here. All right, let's just see what happens here. See, he's being grappled right here by this zombie. I'm hoping that I don't miss. I love how you can kind of pause this and think about things. And of course, I missed. No, this guy missed. Okay, Elliot missed with his swing. Okay, I shot him. Good. Okay, so now I'm going to go for shooting him. In the meantime, this guy is still going to go for an attack here. We got 2 guys attacking this last rotter here. Missed, of course. Alright, not good. Well, we didn't get bit or anything like that, it doesn't look like. We only lost 1 hit point, not too bad. And we found 2 food rations. Okay, that's good. Right. And those one up here. And let's go ahead and go back to scavenging. We found 2 food rations here in the drugstore. Actually, let's go ahead and reload since he's saying he's out of bullets. He needs to reload. Alright. And the grocery store would probably be good as well. Here, I mean, again, why would I search for 20 minutes at a 26% chance when 40 minutes search twice as long gives me only a slightly higher increase of an encounter? I'm not going to go for the 60 minutes again, even though food's important. I'm going to go for 40 minutes here and hope I find some food. Okay. Ant-Man says, don't do the hospital at all. Successfully completed your scavenging without being noticed. We found 4 food rations. Excellent. And we found some nails. Whatever that's for. Alright. So, fatigue's going down a little bit. Hunger. Scavenge. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's see what's up in the apartments. Go ahead and go with the 40 minutes again. See what happens. Come on, no zombies. Okay, good. And we found a shotgun for Elliot. I'm glad we searched the apartments. Awesome. And we're going to go ahead and select Elliot. We're going to take that double shot barrel shotgun. He has 7 bullets he can use. And for right now, he's going to go ahead and equip that. Excellent. All right. I think we're doing pretty good so far. 40 minutes into the stream. We're going to go ahead and see if we can get to Chloe's apartment and find out what happens. All right. Let's go ahead and have Homeboy here load his gun, his shotgun. He is a master at the shotgun. Mike Elliott's a master at the pistol. And we are going to look at our map here. And we're going to move down here and get closer to Chloe's apartment. Ant-Man said, damn, you could have done the hospital now. All right, the road is blocked by a group of infected too big to fight. So you decide to take a detour from the main road. After fighting your way through a trail of tree roots and overgrown flora, you come across an old abandoned house, long since retaken by nature's overgrown vines. You estimate it must date back at least 60 years. You walk around the side and find an entrance held shut by thick rope, which you carefully remove. It leads down, which by your reckoning should lead to an emergency shelter or basement. Enter the shelter or leave. What do you guys think? Let my viewers make the decision here. So, kind of a house overtaken by vegetation and vines and everything like that. Probably not a high chance of anybody being in there, but there could be zombies down there. For sure, but there could be supplies. Yep. Could be food, Ant-Man says, but it might be really old food too. But still, we might find another weapon down there. Who knows? Let's go ahead and enter and see what happens. You carefully climb down the ladder into the shelter. As you had feared, someone had gotten here before you, as various items are strewn across the floor. Fortunately for you, a quick search reveals a pair of tomato soup cans hidden in the corner. You pack away your findings and leave the shelter, returning to the main road. So we did find a couple of rations of food, it looks like. We're up to 10, and that's good because we're both hungry. So let's go ahead and eat. Both of us, yes. And we're both good now. And we're going to continue on. And we got one more little path to go, and we're at Chloe's apartment, guys. I'm happy. Find her son and wife and see what happens. Right. Browsing, increasing. All right. You made it there. You arrive outside your ex's apartment, carefully entering the front lobby through the shattered glass front door. You keep an eye out for infected as you make your way to the third floor. To your dismay, you find fresh blood sprayed across the walls in a macabre display, matching the cordite smell and mix of human and rotter corpses throughout the building. This place must have fallen recently, making you fear the worst of your for your ex-wife and kid. That is not a good sign at all. All right, let's continue. You sneak over to the door of Chloe's apartment and listen carefully. You're alarmed to hear pottery smashing to the ground. Someone inside must be looting the place, or maybe it's some infected that got stuck inside. You're not sure, but it's a cause for concern. You ready your weapons just in case. Enter the apartment stealthily. As quietly as you possibly can, you slowly open the apartment door and creep inside. It's difficult to see with the light seemingly shot out. Peeking around the corner into a large living room, you see a lone figure tearing the place apart, tossing aside piles of clothing and junk, trying to find something of value. This figure, a short, sniveling man, has a shotgun slung over his shoulder and seems incredibly agitated. You watch him for a moment and notice him shaking and making strange noises every time he lays a finger on something. Try the diplomatic approach and talk to the man, or this man seems too unstable to reason with. Shoot him and save yourself the trouble. What do you guys say? Even Money says they've been zombond. Huh. All right. Let's go ahead and try to take the high road again and try to be diplomatic and talk to the man, see what happens. You call out to the man from across the room, maintaining a safe distance. The stranger whips around on the spot, pulling the shotgun off his shoulder and shakily aiming it at your stomach. I was here first. Get out. This is my spot. After that, the man starts shouting incoherently. This is looking sketchier by the minute. Explain you're only looking for your boy. Try and shoot him before he does something stupid. Or use my flashlight to offer him your flashlight if he promises to calm himself and let you look for signs of your child. Now take note here that this one is lit in green, where these two are kind of that brown. I've never seen an option show up in green like this. I don't know why it's like that. So what do you guys think here? Should I go for the green option? I'm kind of wondering why it's showing up in green. We might need our flashlight though. Offer to him if he helps you look for signs of your child. That's pretty important though. I think a flashlight is worth finding our child. Let's go ahead and do that one just to see what happens. You've got yourself a deal, the man says, taking your flashlight. But I'm keeping an eye on you. Don't try anything stupid. You move past him and start searching for clues of the whereabouts of your son and ex-wife. Search the apartment. Alright, you search the bedroom and find a corpse laid out on your former bed. Its face is disfigured by... oh no. There's no mistaking that short, dark blonde hair and those highlights. Poor Chloe. You're gonna find whoever murdered your ex-wife and completely destroy them. Enraged, you walk out of the room. So our ex-wife, Chloe, has been murdered, it looks like. There's no sign of our son Tom, but by searching the apartment further, you find a note scribbled on a torn shred of paper, signed by Zach. Zach's gotta be cool, right? Your ex's bastard of a boyfriend. Well, this Zach is no good. This Zach is an SOB because he was our ex's bastard of a boyfriend. Let's read the note. Warren, as always, you're late. I'm taking off out of this crazy place. Going to my cabin. You know the place. I'm stuck with this stupid kid right now, but I figure we can use him to sneak into places and steal shit. If he dies, he dies. Anyway, don't waste time. You know where to find me. Zach. Wow, so this Zach guy has our son. Doesn't give a shit if he dies or not. And Andrew says can't trust those Zachs. Wow, Andrew. All right. Andrew's banned from my channel. I'm just kidding, bud. Glad to have you in the stream, man. All right, so anyway, he's got our son, and he's hiding out in a cabin. You have mixed feelings about the situation. While you're glad Tom wasn't left to die here with his mother, it's clear that Zach doesn't care about him the way you do. You know all about the cabin Zach is talking about, considering it used to be yours before it was taken in the divorce. Oh, hell. So the wife took our cabin during the divorce, and now Zach is up at our freaking cabin. Man, this guy's getting worse by the minute. Ant-Man saying, go mess that bad Zach up and shoot the bastard. Alright, so you remember Tom complaining about how dirty it was when he was taken there by his mother last summer. The fact that Zach isn't taking care of the place pisses you off. Head to your old cabin. Your map will be updated in Zone 3. Alright, so a quest marker has been added to your map. Alright, buddy, I'm glad I got you along with me, Elliot, even though you're a freaking liar. Take a look at that. So we have Zone 1 here, Zone 2, and Zone 3. We got a long freaking way to go, guys, to get there. Holy hell. So we got to get all the way up to this yellow one just to get to Zone 2, then all the way over to this yellow one here to get to Zone 3, and then all the way over here to Zach's freaking cabin. That's going to be a long freaking journey for sure. Can we survive? Can we make it? Let's go ahead and try to get to the city before we end the stream here and just see what happens. So, let's see, we're right here. Go ahead and move all the way over here and just bypass this one. Well, actually, let's go ahead and by taking shorter blocks here, we're going to decrease our chance of an encounter with zombies. Less encounters with zombies we have, it might be the better off. We have a long ways to go, so let's take this in small steps. Divide and conquer. What do you think? A wise man once said, divide and conquer. All right, so let's go here. Nope, didn't work taking the shortest route. We got 2 zombies to deal with, but we got a great chance here to let Elliot use his shotgun. This guy is going to go ahead and shoot this bad boy. Going to go for a headshot. And Elliot here is going to go ahead and try to shoot this bad boy. And oh, he has a chance of spraying bullets with a shotgun. Spray bullets at nearby targets to do less damage. Damage 10. Charge time 2.5 seconds. Or we can just do big damage to one single target. Yeah, I think Elliot can hit his. I'm just going to take the one-on-one. And you're going to go here. And again, you're aiming at this guy. Yep. Okay, so let's go ahead and unpause. Miss. Both of them missed. Okay, this guy's out of bullets. Alright, so we got both our zombies down. Rifle bullets, 3. I'll have Elliot carry those. I don't know why. And go ahead and have both of them reload. Only have 3 shotgun shells left. Go ahead and continue our traveling. Alright, we're there at that first little block. See a blanket of thick smoke drifting across the road. It appears to be coming from the woodland. Investigate the source of smoke, or ignore it and keep moving. This might be humans. Thick smoke drifting across the road. Yeah, this is probably humans rather than zombies. Yeah, I like this game, Andrew. Andrew says it looks like it's an interesting game so far. And Kage had said, a wiser man said, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. That's a good one, Kage. Ant-Man says, wise as Yoda once said, do or do not. There is no try. Alright. Kage says we should just move on and ignore the smoke. Alright, so we'll do that. Even though my curiosity always gets the best of me. Alright, so I think we're at that first little spot. And, yeah, we're right here. Oh, so I thought I could move from here onto here, but these 2 lines are kind of separated. So that actually didn't work out in my favor. I thought I could move from here to here, but these lines are so close together. Well, I'm definitely not going to move back this direction. I don't see that helping us very much. We ultimately got to get all the way up here to get to Zone 2, so I guess I'll go here, and then I can go back down here. Man, that's a long route. Actually, what I should do here is just backtrack. Neither one of these are a city, so I don't... Yeah, let's just go ahead and backtrack. Yeah. Alright. You know, we'll live and learn. 2 zombies. I'm not afraid of you guys. I probably should conserve some ammo, especially with my shotgun, for like when we have 5 zombies or humans that might attack us. So I think I'm going to have Homeboy here re-equip the hammer. And he doesn't have a melee weapon, so he'll continue with his pistol. But let's go ahead and have... For right now, we're going to have... He's going to stay put for right now. We're going to have him go ahead and try to take a headshot at this guy. Pause. Oops, wrong guy, dummy. Elliot, I need you to have you stay right there. And you're already aiming, okay. Now I'll go ahead and try to shoot this guy. Not you. You move over here. You. Yeah, shoot this guy. Missed. There we go. Alright, found a revolver. Good trade material. Actually, wait a minute. I can use the revolver. Damage 8. Old revolver, damage 8. They both hold 6 bullets. Jamming chance for the revolver is 0. The old revolver is 0 chance. Attack delay. Plus 10%. Hit chance modifier minus 5. Because it's old. So yeah, we definitely want to equip the newer revolver. And we need to reload it. We found a better pistol, basically. We continue traveling. Now we're back where we started, I think. Or did the game freeze up? Oh, okay, we just did, nothing happened here, okay. We've already been here for one thing. Now let's go ahead and go where we should have done went the first time. Really hard to see those two roads there with the procedural map generation. Getting really tired here, guys. After a long track moving up a mountainside, you stumble across an old monastery. Or maybe it's a temple. You're not entirely sure. One of the monks, a short, bald fellow in a thin robe, meets you out front, asking you to come inside and pray. Interesting options here. Enter the monastery or politely decline. Could be another trap as well. Do we trust the short, bald monk? What do you guys think? That's the chat. Kage says, it's iffy if you saw the second Resident Evil film. I did not see that one, man. Ant-Man says, WTF, why are they there? I think you should trust them. Alright, let's go ahead and enter the monastery and see what happens. You follow the monk inside the monastery. As soon as you step inside, it feels as if you're in another world entirely. Everything has been kept in pristine condition, and each of the other monks you see walking around moves like they have a purpose. That's more than you can say for the vast majority of survivors you encounter these days. You are led into a side room which has a small table for making offerings and a basket filled with fruits. The monk gestures for you to take an incense stick and light it, and tells you that you are free to eat and stay as long as you wish after you have done so. Being in here makes you feel better than you have in a while. You decide to take advantage of the opportunity to rest before heading out on the road again. This was actually a good thing because we were getting really tired. Both of our fatigue was getting pretty high fatigue, and this has actually worked out good. Andrew says you kneel to pray, and the monk comes up behind you and takes the hatchet to the back of your head. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too, Andrew. Don't trust the clergyman. Alright, Kage says the priest was feeding survivors to his sister. Ant-Man says, monks are good people. Movies. Alright, so we're resting up. It's actually worked out good. After resting and having a nice meal, you return on your journey. So we should be fully rested and fully fed. And we are. Now we got rain pouring down. Need to talk to that monk again and say, hey man, can we wait until the rain stops? Huh. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look and see where we're at now. We are now right here. We're going to try to make it to the city. I think if we go here, yeah, then we can make it to the city the next spot. Alright, here we go, guys. Walking through the rain. Growls are intense. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 in the morning. Wish you could, like, get food. I wish some of the stuff you could pick up. You enter a small fortified community, searching for a place to sleep. Instead of that, however, you find what amounts to a makeshift firing range. Survivors of all ages, children to the elderly, are learning how to aim, use, and maintain firearms, aided by some older men acting as instructors. Interesting. As you watch the scene, you notice that none of the guns are actually firing live rounds. You flag one of the shooters down and ask why. He tells you that they're saving ammo by dry firing and learning the motions. It's a trick these guys taught us, he says, pointing to the numerous instructors. Feel free to use the range if you want, but don't use live ammo. We don't want to bring the rotters on top of us, he continues, before returning his task. Practice with my pistol, practice with the shotgun, or we're both already experts at what we do, though. I don't really see any reason to practice when we're both expert. I mean, Greg is an expert with a pistol, and we already have Elliot, who's an expert with a shotgun. We won't use any ammo, I don't think. What do you guys think? Hey, Rickety, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. More ammo with a pistol. I think I'm just going to leave. I don't see any reason to sit there practicing when we're already an expert at each of those different things. Let's just go ahead and leave and see what happens. You decide not to risk damaging your weapon by firing without ammunition inside. The last thing you want is for your guns to malfunction in a life or death situation. Nonetheless, you take advantage of the settlement and rest in relative safety, which was your original goal. Okay. So, we don't have the ability to... We're not really rested here. This is a safe zone to rest. Okay, we're going to go ahead and rest then. Cool. No chance of a zombie attacking us here, so that's good. 8:15 in the morning. Alright, that's good. We don't need to eat yet, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at the map and make our way to the city. I don't know, Ant-Man. I don't think so. I could be wrong, though. Alright, we arrived in the town. You arrived in that was quick. You arrived in Miltonsburg. Cities are a great place to find supplies. We already know that. And again, we got the same 5 choices here. Alright, so... let's go ahead and check for drugs first. We need to heal Elliot. He's got a little bit of health damage here, and that's not going up over time. So finding some drugs to help him out would definitely be nice. I don't care about an encounter. We're going to search the drugstore for 60 minutes. We have about a little more than a 50-50 chance of an encounter. If we get an encounter, we'll take them on. We're going to go for it here and get greedy with the drugstore. Well, we searched for 60 minutes, the maximum amount of time, and we did not get an encounter, so I guess we're getting good at being stealthy. And I did find some drugs that heal 1 hit point, and I found 3 food rations as well. Alright, so... okay, so Elliot must have the food. Oh, no, the food goes up here, yeah. Man, I keep forgetting about that. Alright, so... if I choose to use this, it's going to let me... oops. I just wasted some. I need to draw... okay, so I see what I need to do now. I need to actually... drop this. Go to Elliot, have him pick it up. And he has to use it. Okay, I thought if I just hit use, I thought it would offer me a choice of who's using it, but it didn't do that. So he'll use it now. And I just wasted 1 hit point's worth of meds because I was assuming that it would give me an option of who was going to use it. All right, now we know. Right, so both of them are getting pretty hungry. Let's go ahead and eat again. Confirm. And we're going to go ahead and scavenge now. The grocery store. Higher chance of an encounter for searching 60 minutes there. I think I'm just going to go 40 minutes here. Still doing pretty good on rations, so. Okay, successfully scavenged the grocery store without getting noticed for 40 minutes. We found 2 food rations. Good. Okay, scavenge. Police station. We'll go for the 40 minutes here again as well. Probably going to get a zombie encounter here pretty soon. We're getting lucky. Nice. We found a lot of shotgun shells for Elliot here. Excellent. I'm going to have Elliot pick these up. Well, I don't think it matters who picks them up because they all go into... okay. Yeah, that doesn't really matter. Alright, and then scavenge. The apartments. Take a look at it. If I didn't want to scavenge, if I decided these chances are too high, I could always close out of it here. So I like that. Go ahead and scavenge for 40 minutes again. See how lucky we get. I bet you we get an encounter here. Yep. Alright, so we got 2 noisy here, but we have 5 zombies. Some are coming over here. So, both you guys need to take off over here towards the middle. before you do anything. Unpause it. Okay, now I'm gonna have you try to shoot him. I'm gonna have you try to shoot this guy. Actually, I have the melee weapon. I need you to re-equip the shotgun now that I found some ammo for it. And I'm running out of pistol ammo as well. I may not end up having to give this hammer to Greg now. Alright, let's go ahead and see what happens here. So, actually, let's go ahead and try the spray damage and see what happens. These guys have how much health? 20. Chance to hit is... It also stops the target for 4 seconds. Yeah, let's go ahead and try that and see how that works. Okay, we got this guy. And Elliot's fixing to strike here. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and have him start. He's already automatically aiming over here. Okay. Head hit bonus plus 10%. We killed one of these zombies. Oh, look at that. The head's falling off. Lots of blood. So we killed this one. Got some spray damage here. Greg missed. Actually, no. Neither one of these are dead yet. There. Now we got one. We got 10% bonus for a headshot. Got this guy out of bullets. We have 5 left. We're going to go ahead and go for a reload with him. Action will take place when the weapon is reloaded. And then we're going to go ahead and continue. Actually, we need to go ahead and go with him. We need to go ahead and go with that headshot here. He's reloading. I'm going to get grappled here. Okay, we need to have homeboy move out of here. Okay, one down. While he's running, this guy's going to continue shooting the last one. Alright, we're good. We have no pistol ammo left, though. So now what I need to do is have homeboy reload his gun and drop this hammer. Have Greg pick it up and equip it. Okay, we really need to find a trader so we can trade like our old revolver and our cigarettes and crap for something useful. Or ammo, for example. Scavenge. Hospital. Let's see what the hospital chances are. Let's go ahead and go with 40 minutes on the hospital as well and see what happens. Alright, well, looks like we found some food rations here. Close. Still gonna searching the hospital now. And of course we found 5 more zombies. Alright, so this will get interesting here. You need to take a step back here, buddy. You're gonna just kind of see what happens here for a minute. Alright, buddy, I need you to go ahead and go for a headshot of this guy. Hurry up, hurry up. Gone. Okay, he's automatically, it looks like, shooting the closest one. Nice. Nice shot there, Elliot. Okay, you're needing to go ahead and get up here. Out of bullets. He needs to reload. He's reloading now. Okay. Now that's good. That ought to be a definite hit as close as he is, unless he gets grappled. If he gets grappled, it might interfere with our targeting there. Let's see what happens. Oh, he's going for Greg from behind. Okay, I was gonna say if you miss that, something's wrong. Go ahead and have you actually go ahead and take a shot from right there, and I'm gonna have you attack him. Go. Nice. Come on, Greg, get him. He's grappled. Okay, he's gotta get him grappled. Missed. He didn't. Grapple broken. Now he's attacking him. All right, he got him, but he took 2 hit points of damage. Antibiotics. I did find some antibiotics. I'm gonna go ahead and use one of them. Get up to 9. Go ahead and have Elliot reload, and we are going to close that up. So, didn't find anything by searching the hospital except zombies. Ant-Man says it's a double-barreled shotgun, only 2 bullets for 2 zombies before reload. Yeah, that's true. Alright, so... let's go ahead and I guess we're going to go ahead and go on the map. We are at the town, though, and we searched everything we can search. Guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. We got a stream coming up on Kage's channel where we're going to talk about our weekly indie game talk, as we usually do. So we're going to go ahead and get prepared for that. I still have to eat dinner before we actually do that stream and prepare for that stream. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up right here. I'm going to save it, and we are right here in the town, so a good spot to save. Let's take a look here. I hit escape. Options, back. Probably just going to save automatically. Main menu. Yeah. So if we wanted to continue, we just come in, reload this game up, and it's going to load right up where we left off, I believe. The one thing I would like to see in this game is, yeah, we're in the same spot, is I'd like to see it offer multiple game saves, so you can save to, like, 8 slots or whatever. So, if my son wanted to play this game or whatever, or if I wanted to just start over a different game but keep this one active, I could do that. I definitely like where you have multiple save slots. That's one thing I'd like to see in this game. But other than that, I mean, this game, I think this game's fantastic. Again, $15 game on Steam. The link is down below in the description if you guys want to check it out. Its first week, it does have a 10% discount, so you can get it for $13 and change. I want to go and thank you guys for watching the stream. You guys have been fun and definitely have helped me out in some of these tough decisions I've had to make. So, yeah, I like all the quests and the story dialogue and the random events. The procedural generation means that no game will be exactly the same, twice. And even though you're going to have kind of the same main plot outline every time, I'm sure. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching me. And we'll see you real soon here talking on Kage's channel. Definitely check that out. That's coming up here in about an hour, I think. All right, guys. See you in the next video. Have a good night. Have a good day. Have a good weekend, everybody. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.